Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we will be getting into more Marvel Champions card game. This is just going to be a lovely kind of like in-between break of while everything was going on with the Red Skull, the other Avengers, and heroes were taking care of things back at base. Today we're going to get into Scarlet Witch versus the Wrecking Crew, so thematically. While the other Avengers are off doing their thing, Scarlet Witch is checking out something's going on, finds out that the Wrecking Crew is breaking into a bank or some other nefarious thing that they're doing, so she's going to shut them down. Wasp stopped somebody yesterday. My brain is like fried. But Wasp did her thing versus the Green Goblin of stealing the mutagen formula. And now Scarlet Witch is going to try to take down the Wrecking Crew. So this ought to be fun. So, start by saying thank you to my Patreons. I appreciate you so much. Thank you to my YouTube subscribers. I appreciate you as well. YouTube subscribers, the 500 sub stream is today. So I'll be pulling a lot of games off the shelf. We'll be chatting it up, having a good time, and we'll see where things land. So it ought to be fun. It ought to be fun. It ought to be fun. So let's get some information and get down to the table. Okay, Marvel Champions the card game. Thing I said yesterday and the day before, customizable number 2. Number 1 is Arkham Horror. Overall 38, 8.2 on Board Game Geek by 13,000 people rating. Best played 1 to 2 player, 45 to 90 minutes, 12 plus, and the weight's about a 2.85. Because once you you'll still miss rolls from time to time, but as long as you have fun, who cares? Michael Boggs, thank you so much to you and 2 others for designing this game. The artists are as Marvel Comics. Every single piece of art on here is from the Marvel Comics. And Fantasy Flight Games, now owned by Asmodee Games, are the publisher. So cool, good stuff. Let's get down to it. Alright, I've got the Wrecking Crew set up, so this ought to be really good. We've got the main scheme of Breakout over here. Thunderball, Dozer, Piledriver, and Wrecker. And each one of them, so there's a main scheme that's on here, and if the main with six per player, so 6 hits there, we lose the game. But also each individual Wrecking Crew member has some as well. And basically, if theirs max out, we won't lose the game, but they do like a very powerful thing to us, which is not great. So we've got to keep this low and mitigate them as best as possible because they're always going to keep getting each round. And this is here so that every single time that that like whoever has the highest scheme will become the active player. So we'll be drawing from those decks individually. So we have a chance that we can find anybody we want, but this is going to be the active player who's going to be messing with us. So we need to determine how that stuff goes down. We've got Wrecker, who's gonna wreck it. So when Wrecker schemes, place the threat on his side scheme instead of the main scheme. While Wrecker is attacking, if it's not defended, he gets +2 to that attack, so you would hit for 4 plus the boost. So, and he's got a lovely side scheme of Day of Reckoning. Get it? Wrecker's side scheme. So this card cannot leave play while Wrecker's in play. Hard hit or forced. After threat is placed here, if there's 10 or more threat here, deal 2 damage to each friendly character, and then go down to 3. So you see, he'll do something devastating. So 2 damage to someone, you might be like, 2 damage isn't so bad. It adds up. We got Piledriver, who has a retaliate on him, so he's going to hit you back. And that star just lets you know to when he schemes on his side scheme, not the main. So then we have his side scheme, which is this card cannot leave play until he's dead. Force response. After the threat is placed, if there is 10 or more threat here, each player discards the upgrade or support they control with the highest cost, and then go down to 3. So he's hurting everybody. He's knocking you. So 2 damage could kill a friendly. He is discarding strong friendlies, and then we have Bulldozer, which when Bulldozer schemes, place threat. When Bulldozer attacks, the attack gains overkill, which means it goes through and it hits me. 3 attack too. Ugh. So he's already hitting pretty strong. And his side scheme that sits here says charge. After threat is placed here, if there's 10 or more threat here, each player must discard the top 10 cards of their deck. Ugh. So hit everybody, destroy strongest, deck you so that you'll be forced to take an extra encounter card. And then we got Man Thunderball. And Thunderball says, after Thunderball attacks you, deal 1 damage to each character you control. So he's going to start, but he's the schemer, right? He's got 3 scheme on his. And what happens when his scheme hits? Gamma Blast. After threat is placed here, if there's 10 or more, here, stun each friendly character. Stun everyone. So, ugh. He starts off with 5, 4, 3, and 6. So, this is a bad way to go about it. So we'll shuffle and then we'll introduce one to Maximoff. For those who don't know, Magneto's daughter. We'll start off with that. One of the twins. What's that? Shuffle his encounter deck. That's his. Go to pile drivers. And in this scenario, no nemesis or obligations are used, which is really great for Scarlet Witch because she has 2 obligations. Just thinking powerful. But we'll see if I can utilize everything that she's got to be a champ. Okay. There's always shuffle. Always shuffle. Right. The good thing about this game is that they don't all attack you at once, or else, ouch. Ouch time. Alrighty. Okay, let us introduce one of the Chaos siblings. This is Scarlet Witch. So her natural deck that's on here, but she's got this interrupt. When boost icons on an encounter card would be counted, discard the top card of the encounter deck and count that number of boost icons on that card instead. So that's an interrupt that she can do instead of taking a nasty hit. She is also here as her mystic side, and it's a superpowered siblings. Discard 2 cards from your hand, draw 2 cards, draw 3 cards instead of if her brother is in play. So if you play Quicksilver and Wanda, it works that way. She starts off with 10 health. We are using a Justice deck, not much of one, but a Justice deck nonetheless, where we have Under Surveillance, Skilled Investigator, 2 Beat Cops, Wiccan, and Jessica Jones. And this is the meat of her deck, is all basics. And we have the Sorcerer Supreme, Endurance, Downtime, Death Focus, Twin Carrier, Helicarrier, Avengers Mansion, The Power in All of Us, Strength, Genius, Energy, Order and Chaos, which is to her and Quicksilver, 2 Invulnerabilities, Spider-Man Miles, Nick Fury, Lockjaw, and Ironheart. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so let's get her set up. Gotta make sure you can see her and not over my big old head. Good mix up. There's a lot here. Yeah, she draws 6 in her hand to start. It'll be fine. It is Thursday. It's Thursday, not Wednesday. Thursday. All right. So these you know, I have to give them a good shuffle to really mix them up. A little bit of time. I'm not a shuffling pro. As many will attest and tell you. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See what we're dealing with. Energy. Cool. Sorcerer Supreme, which raises my hand size in hero form. Not bad. Downtime. Meh. Wiccan. After Wiccan thwarts, discard the top card of the encounter deck for each boost icon discarded this way. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. Could be useful. Spider-Man. After you play Spider-Man from your hand, choose thwart or attack. Spider-Man gets +2 until the end of the phase. Cool. And Beat Cop. It's a support. Exhaust Beat Cop. Move 1 threat from a scheme to here. Action. Exhaust and discard Beat Cop. Deal 1 damage to a minion for each threat here. That is... Okay, so Beat Cop's staying. We're going to keep Energy, Sorcerer Supreme, which I'm going to use the cost 2. Wiccan would be cool because Wiccan would deal damage. Don't care about this one, and really don't care about this one. So I'm going to discard those 2. Get these. I got the power in all of us, thank you, and endurance. Okay, we can make this work. We can make this work. How'd you pick this deck? It looks expensive, although lots of targets for in power vaults. Yeah. Yogi, I went on Marvel CDB, and I usually do a search for that one and say which is the most liked deck, like by the community in there, and then I compared that with 2 others of the same type, and then I picked from those 3. So this one seemed more interesting. It does seem expensive, but it seems very interesting. But the link to it is down in the description for sure. Okay, so let's make this happen. So what order? He's coming out. This is coming out, and that makes because Beat Cop will work great. So we need to get Beat Cop out first. We're gonna do 2, 3. Put Beat Cop out. I will exhaust Beat Cop to move 1 threat from a scheme here. I'll take yours. Then we will deal with who's coming out next. This will raise my hand size, which would be fantastic, and that's what I can only spend this on. So spend that. Without Sorcerer Supreme, I have to have a Mystic trait. She is a Mystic, and I'm gonna hang on the Wiccan. He's gonna come out next and help. I am going to flip to Wanda, and Wanda's got the thwart. She could just attack. 5, 5, 4, and 3. She's gonna thwart for 2 on you, taking you down to 3. This one's here. If you're like, hey, what does this thing say? It says put Day of Reckoning into play. Thunderstruck, pile it on, and clear the road. Place the active counter on record. So this says after step 1 of the villain phase is when we switch to the person with the highest threat. So it doesn't automatically leap. It's still here for right now. So I'm gonna hang on the Wiccan. And that's gonna be the end of my turn. I get 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Molecular Decay. Deal 5 damage to an enemy and discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. For each boost icon discarded this way, deal 1 additional damage. Agatha Hart. It was Agatha all along. Exhaust Agatha Harkness. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 of those to your hand and place the rest as an alter ego action. I got Depth Focus. Exhaust Depth Focus. Reduce the resource cost of the next superpower card you play this turn. Lockjaw and Invulnerability. Give your hero tough status, don't care. You may play Lockjaw from your discard pile, so this is a thing to get away. So just toss, so I can place later. That's a pretty good haul. We flip up. We place 1 threat. So after step 1 of the villain phase, place 1 threat on each of the side schemes. So 1 threat goes there. There. 1. 1. Yeah. Okay. Then it says, move the active counter to the villain whose scheme has the most threat, which is Thunderball. So then Thunderball would attack us. Each 1 damage to each character you control. So that's okay. He's going to attack us for 1. I'm going to take that. So I'll go to 9. And then pull this out. And what do we get? Tactical Prowess. When revealed, move all threat from the side scheme with the least threat to the side scheme with the most threat. Oh, that triggers him. Stun each friendly character. Okay. When revealed, move... Oh, sorry, this is his boost. Shoot, I forgot the boost. That'd be 1, boost, 2, 3. Whew, that was close. I forgot to boost him. Oh my gosh, that was sucked. Then I get this card. And it's a Corrupt Prison Guard. Guard, while this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. That was close. That would have sucked. So, that was just for his boost. Okay, we'll deal with him in time. Alright, so... I'm gonna hang on him in Molecular Decay. This is a superpower card. And it would cost 2 if I use Depth Focus. But first, let me beat cop this. And grab 1 off of you. So he's 1 away from killing that guy. And I'm not ready to use Molecular Decay, so I'll use Lockjaw. Vulnerability. Put Wiccan out. Wiccan is going to thwart, because his response after Wiccan thwarts, discard the top card of the encounter deck. For each boost icon discarded this way, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Let us thwart. You. 2. Haha, that's what I needed. So 2 damage I'm dealing to this guard. He'll take 1 damage himself. Then I'm going to spend Depth Focus to put out Agatha Harkness. I will attack you for 1, killing you. I'm sorry, Thunderball. I'll hang on to Molecular Decay. And that will be it. I remember her interrupt, so don't think I forgot about it. I'm not in alter ego form. All this stuff's good. Flip, flip, flip. Beat Cop will help me take out bad guy. So I will draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Magic Shield. This is an upgrade. When a friendly character would take any amount of damage, discard this to prevent 3. Twin Carrier to get some free resources. Hex Bolt. Discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. For each card discarded this way that has boost icons equal to these numbers, things happen. I like that. I got 2 of them, and Jessica Jones. Okay, so see what we're doing here. So we're doing 1, 1, and 1. Cool, 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 cool. So you're gonna attack. Let's see what happens. I might use her interrupt on this. So I'm gonna take it. So 1, 2. I'll take that. Bring down to 5. Then draw. Energy projectiles. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each friendly character you control. Okay. Now it is my turn, good sir. Like hitting people? Okay, so we gotta start doing some damage to these people. Well, first, Beat Cop's gonna do what Beat Cop do. And I'll take 1 from you. No, I won't. I'll take 1 from you. I need you building up. Then Wiccan is going to do his... Well, before he does that... Then Jessica Jones. And the Quinn Carrier. The Hex Bolt. Discard the top 3 cards of the encounter of someone's encounter deck. I'm gonna go for you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 boost icons. That's it, 2. So with discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck for each character. For each card discarded this way that has boost icons equal to 0, deal 2 damage to the enemy. 1, remove 2 threat from the scheme. 2, draw a card. 3 plus place a status on the character. Well, it's 2 boosts and 2, so I get to draw a card. Under surveillance. Well, now's a good time as any to do molecular decay. Deal 5 damage to an enemy and discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. For each boost icon discarded this way, deal 1 additional damage. I'm gonna spend these 3. Molecular decay. 3. Molecular decay. And I will molecular decay your face. No. Yeah, why not? Your face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, taking you down to 8. And then discard 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh, that's pretty. For each boost icon discarded this way. Oh, wait. Wait. I screwed up that last one. Shoot, pull it back. Pull it back. No, those are boost icons. No, I'm not crazy. For each boost icon discarded this way, deal 1 additional damage to the enemy. So it's better than... Yeah, it is separately. So, because it says boost icon, that is a boost, so it was 1 and 1. So it'd have been remove 2 threat from a scheme, and remove 2 threat from a scheme. You're right. You were absolutely right for that. Then for this, I drew this, and this says for each boost icon discarded this way, deal 1 additional damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knocking you down to 3. That was a good play of molecular decay. Yep, because they had the small little boost icons as well, which it says boost on it. So I'm going to assume that's what happens when it says boost. Okay, so I could be wrong, but let me know in the comments if that's not true. Either way, we did what we did. Okay, so you have 3 health left. Well, let's thwart you with Wiccan. No, nope. Because see, it has the star which says boost. So I don't know if how that plays, but that and oh, I just thwarted you. Everything's pretty manageable. I think I'm going to attack you for 1. Flip to this. Use Agatha to exhaust. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 of those to your hand, and place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any corner. In any order, not corner. Oh man. So I'll add this to my hand and put these 2 at the bottom. And that ends my turn. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X-Bolt, Order and Chaos, Genius, Warp Reality, and Magic Shield. Might be an interesting play. Let's see what happens. Okay, so... Wow, this could be bad. Wrong person is up. Well, it's 5 and 5. So you place 1 here. I'm going to actually make you the main because it's 5 and you have 5 and we get to choose in terms of draw. I don't want you scheming number 3. Then we will get 1 here, here, here. Then you will scheme. When Wrecker schemes, place the threat on his scheme instead of the main scheme. So 2. Wrecker gets +3 attack for this activation unless you place 2 threat on his scheme. What? He's not attacking me, so I'm not placing any more. So you'll just take 2 more on here. Or 8. You're not attacking, scheming. Yep. Then I'll get a card from you. Hey, Brian. Just stopping in to say hello. Get ready for the next class. Hey, Brian. Welcome. And he gets an upgrade. Add to Wrecker. After Wrecker attacks, place 1 threat on side scheme with the least threat. Exhaust your hero and discard 1 card at random from your hand to get rid of this. Magic Crowbar. Okay, so. Let me read this. I got 2 new cards I need to check out. Discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck for each card discarded this way. Well, that's Hexbolt. Sorry. Order and Chaos. This is an event. Hero Interrupt. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its 1 revealed effects, then deal 2 damage to the villain. Bad. Oh. Hey, Cybermage. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Hey there. Just joined. Got led here by your folklore video. Oh, thank you so much for joining. Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair. You are welcome to join. When an encounter card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel all of its effects and discard. Then we got Magic Shield, which will defend people that I don't worry about. Well, I'm gonna Hexbolt somebody. Actually, I can't do that yet. I gotta do this first. So I'm going to do Agatha's turn to 1, 2, 3. Quicksilver, Beat Cop, and Chaos Magic. Play a card of your hand, ignoring its resource cost. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to the printed resource cost. Oh, keep that. Putting that here. I'm going to use Beat Cop to steal that. He is going to be all powerful. And I'm going to heal for 3, going up to 8. Then don the Scarlet Witch. Then I'm going to start some havoc. Start some real havoc here. So I'm going to play Strength to put down to hit with a Hex Bolt. Top 3 cards of an encounter for each card discarded. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So instead of removing 2 threat, it probably would have been deal 2 damage to an enemy. So there's 1 here, which removes 2 threat from a scheme. Point. Yeah, because you're at 7. And then 0 on this one. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Bye. You're dead. You are beaten. And then the other one as well, to deal 2 damage to an enemy. I'm gonna hit you. 1. Taking you to 9. So he probably would have died last time if I'd have played this properly. So that makes sense. Okay, so this is a hero interrupt event. I could play a card from your hand, ignoring its resource costs. Oh, I would do that to do this. Let me pull that back. He's still gonna die. It's just how I'm gonna do it. So I'll use Chaos Magic, which is an event for free. Play a card from your hand, ignoring its resource cost. Discarding cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to the printed cost. So I've discarded those 2. This would have been 2 damage on you to kill you. And then 1, 2, which would have been 1 and 2. So 1, which would have been removed 2 threat. And 2, which would have been draw a card. That makes sense. Elemental Decay. So pay for it for free. Basically, let's pull it back. Yeah, I can cancel the icons if I need to with my hero ability. Yep. So basically, I'll pay for the... This is a free event that I play to play Hex Bolt. Pull it back so you can see. You have 2 health left. Yep. Yeah, because that's what came up. You have 2 health left, right? So I played this. So I did that. I had to discard 2 cards for the cost. 1, 2, right? Then this triggers 1. No icon, 2 damage, kill him. 1, remove 2 threat, which I did. And then 2 to do 2 damage, which I did. So play it back so you can see. Okay, now I'm gonna hit even harder. So playing this and Magic Shield, put out Molecular Decay. And I will deal 5 damage to an enemy and discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. For each boost icon, deal an additional 2 damage. So I'm hitting you for 5. Taking you down to 4. And then discard top 2 cards of this encounter deck. And it says, for each boost icon, discard this way, deal an additional damage. That's not, we're not going to count that, but we're going to count this. So 1 extra damage taking you to... Then, we've got so much to do. I've got 2 hero interrupts, and I got Genius. In Marvel Champions and OCTGN with a friend, and I am not good at it. It's okay. Cybermage, it is alright. Because if you watch back at my previous ones, I was a wreck and a mess and messing up all the time. It ain't about that, right? If you keep playing it and you have fun, don't worry about it. You'll get the rules and they'll come around. I'd probably also say, like, if there are things that are super confusing, Dale the Casual Gamer he is like the ace at this game. So I think like he would be good to look at to see what he can do. But however, I would still say it's okay. Just it's a fun game. It has a really great theme, and just learn it as you go. So when an encounter card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel all its effects. So I could use this to shut down what's ever going to happen for the encounter card. I can use this in terms of the boost icon in terms of damage. And when a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel this when a revealed effect and deal 2 damage to an enemy. So I've got options for what's about to happen now. I got options, people. The boost icons are the hit booster things, not right. Yes, that is correct. And this was a star, sorry. So right. So I had 1 boost here. And then 1 there. So, yep. Okay, so that's me. I get to draw 3 cards to go up to 6 because of Sorcerer's Supreme. About time. Pretty cool. And okay. Alright, so we add 1 here. 1. 1. 1. Flip, 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 flip. Flip, flip. Then he's gonna attack. While Wrecker is attacking, he gets +3 if it's undefended, so I gotta defend it because I don't need that to be 5. So I'm gonna defend it. And then let's see what we got here. Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. So that will be just 3. Taking me down to 5. Sorry. Yeah, 3. Because I blocked. No, it'll be 3 on my 2. That'd just be 1. Math. Math is hard. Okay, then we grab this. And now let's see what we're going to do about this card. It is a treachery. I'm going to use Order of Chaos. Maybe. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to use Order of Chaos. Spending this that says when a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its when revealed and deal 2 damage to the villain. No one cares. 2 damage. 1, 2. Thank you. He has retaliate. Oh, I hit you with a spell. He would have retaliated and hit me for 1. I hit him with a spell, so he would have hit me back. Okay, my turn. Well, 1, 2, 3. And which one will make 4? Free card, Nick Fury. Free card, Nick Fury. Free card, Nick Fury. Nick Fury. Nick Fury comes out, and it says, after Nick Fury enters play, choose 1, remove 2 threat from a scheme, draw 3 cards, or deal 4 damage to an enemy. 5 pile driver, 4 damage. You're dead. Going down to 0. Alright. And he would take a damage for that. He doesn't get the retaliate because pile driver died. Then he is going to hit. Oh no, that doesn't come on. That was just his skill. Then he is going to hit. Well, first, Speed Cop's gonna steal that from you. Thank you. Then he's gonna hit somebody. He's gonna hit you, Wrecker. For 2. Taking it to 10. You got that. And this says, after Wrecker attacks, place 1 threat on the side scheme with the least threat. I forgot to do. Would have been you. Actually, no, it would have been you, and then I killed you. Okay. Then I think that's all I got. I've used all the cards in my hand. So I am not no and then. So we'll do this, 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 and this. Draw 6. 6. Scarlet Witch is fun. Just having fun with this. Helicarrier, another Hexbolt. Ironheart. Oh, look, a molecular decay, a magic shield, and her crest. When boost icon interrupt, when boost icons on an encounter card are counted, exhausts the crest. Increase or decrease that number by 1. Okay, so you place 1 threat. Everybody else gets 1, so you're going 3. Okay, so then it says move to the highest. You're both at 6. We're gonna stay with you because I don't like what this guy does, so we're gonna go with you. All right. So you're going to attack. Nick Fury's going to block. Boost 1. That's okay. That's 2, 3, 4. Hit. Fury's gone. When Wrecker after Wrecker attacks, which he did, place a threat on the lowest team. That'll be okay. Then I get this one. Do I have an interrupt anywhere? When a boost. Nope, whatever's happened is gonna happen. When revealed, place 2 threat on each side's team. Ooh. You're at 9. You're at 8. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let's start dealing with stuff. So, Mr. Beat Cop, you're gonna steal 1. He is going to kill someone. Whatever enemy comes out is going to die because of him. Then we gotta Hexbolt people down here. Molecular decays out. 1. Ooh, she's a free card draw though. I pull her out. That's a free card draw and a free thwart. 1. Oh, you need to think about this. You need to think about this. I can molecular decay. Him down. 5 health plus whatever. I can Hexbolt. See if I can take this. Start beating this guy up. Press doesn't interest me. Yeah, this is magic shield. I'm gonna get to draw a card, which will let me still do the either. So I'm gonna do that. Put down Ironheart. Lets me draw a card. This would have been cool a second ago. Ooh. Gonna be hitting me if I'm not careful. I could thwart him for 2. He's at 8. He's gonna die. He gets 10. This guy draws 10 cards from my 10 cards from my deck. So we need to get him down. So I'm going to thwart with her. The damage. I think I'm going to hex. No. I'm gonna discard the top 3 cards of an encounter deck. Are you at any risk of dying or threat? I'm not at risk of dying yet. I'm at 6 health. I'm okay. let's see what happens. 1, deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2. 2, deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2. 3, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Ooh, 1. So you're down to 4. Okay. Okay, which keeps molecular decay in my hand, but I still can do stuff. I'm gonna thwart you, too, taking you down to 1. Okay. Really don't want you scheming. 7. I'm gonna flip. Exhaust Agatha. Get 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take Quicksilver in my hand and put these back. That's it. So then I will do 1, 2. Get that for being decked. Beat Cop is perfect for breakout. Just keep pulling things off of it. Like he just mitigates so well. If I get another Beat Cop out, which I probably should have taken instead, it's like ultimate mitigation. Beat Cop is perfect for a Wrecking Crew. Taken down 2. 1. Total 6. Ready up. Ready up, ready up. Got invulnerability, another Beat Cop, Magic Shield, and Spiderman. Okay, so he can die this round if I survive, so let's see what happens. Threat on the main scheme. 4, 3, so then we threat. 5, 7. Okay. You are going to scheme. For 2. If the attack is undefended, discard any upgrade you control. It's not an attack, it's a scheme. You scheme for 2. You're at 4. You're at 9. Okay. Then, stuff this. We're getting there, we're getting there. If he schemes again, Riri's gone. Okay, then I get this card, and we reveal. He gets an upgrade for scheming. After Wrecker schemes, place 1 threat on each enemy villain. So he needs to go down. And Mystical Link, place 2 threat on each side scheme, which will trigger that. Triggers you. Yours triggers, going down to 3. After threat is placed here, if there's 10 or more threat, deal 2 damage to each friendly character. Pop, he's gone. And 2. 1, 2, 4. Down to 4. Okay. That was unfortunate. Well, I'm gonna heal for 3. Well, do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm gonna heal for 3, going up to 7. I'll do that, then I will flip to her side. Let's deal with her sorry behind. Oh, before I do that, before I flip to that, I will hit Agatha. 1, 2, 3. These 2 bottom of the deck. Then I will flip Oh, yes. Yes, he does get an acceleration token. Does he? Sure. Very good. Okay, so Beat Cop is going to pull one off here. So can I make this work? Can I make this work? I want to do these two. I want to see if I can make 5. Can't make 5. So I might be able to make 5. Might be. So I'm going to spend 1, 2, play Hexbolt. See what happens. 1, remove 1 threat from a scheme. 2, draw a card. There it is. 3, deal 2 damage to an enemy. There it is. Okay. That's what I needed. This is coming out. 1, 2, 3 from Molecular Decay to deal 5 damage to an enemy and discard 2 top cards from the encounter deck. It's gonna knock you right the heck out to 0. You're done. You and your boost icon are done. Then it comes down to you. Okay. That's all I got. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Magic Shield, Power of Us, Deft, Scarlet Witch's Crest, and Downtime. Well, I've got the Order of Chaos, which will really, really help. So, here we go. 1. 1. You're going to attack me for 3. Oh, great. I'm going to block it for 2. When Bulldozer attacks, the attack gains overkill. So it's 3, 4, 5. So I block 2, so I take 3. 1, 2, 3, going down to 4. 1 left. Wow, I couldn't imagine my worlds at once. You get better at it. When you realize that only one of them is attacking you at once, it's alright. It's okay. Okay, so then Order of Chaos is ready. Here we go! When revealed, shut it down. So when revealed effects, cancel all of them and deal 2 damage to the villain. So I need to pay for that. I'm going to pay for that with downtime. Shut it down. Deal 2 damage to the villain, taking you to 10. Don't want it. Do not want. Okay, my turn. I can block 3 damage this round. I can't do much this round, save for... Oh, I don't know. You're at 6, 7. I'll take 1 off you. This is another hero interrupt upgrade that I could put down. So is this. So is this. Superpower cards don't matter to me at all. So I'll pay this and just put down her crest. And I'll hang on to this just in case. I didn't really do much this round. I'm going to flip to Wanda side. Exhaust this. 1, 2, 3. Hexbolt, please. Wait. Okay. Then now I will draw up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strength, Nick Fury. Oh, this. So there's Nick Fury and Chaos. Play a card ignoring its cost. Okay, we're gonna have a fun round next round if I survive. So let's wrap all that up. Alright, so get one here. One here. We're at 4 there, so it's time to start pulling that down. You are going to scheme. And when you scheme on your own, so that's 1, 2. At 9. And then I get dealt a card if you survive. Then I get a card. Actually, no. No. Increase or decrease the number of boost icons on that card by 1. When a boost icon on an encounter card are counted, I would exhaust that. I'm gonna exhaust her to just make it 8, not 9. Yeah, I don't want that. Then here we go. Chaos in Prison. When revealed, choose to either discard an upgrade you control or place 1 threat on the active villain's side scheme for each upgrade you control. If you do not control any upgrade, this card gains surge. I've got 2 upgrades. I'll discard. I'll discard the crest that did its job. Okay. You were supposed to be refreshed. I don't know why you. So let's go ahead and start making sure I don't lose here. Place a card from your hand, ignoring the resource cost. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to the cost printed. We're going to do that. To put out Hexbolt. That'll be 2. 1, 2. Do that. And then Hexbolt. Top 3. 1. Remove 2 threat. 2. Draw a card. 3. Draw a card. Oh, you're in such trouble. All right. So, I gotta be in hero form, but I don't know if I should heal for this one. You know what? Let's do this. Exhaust Agatha. 1, 2, 3. I'll take Jessica. Not yet. I haven't flipped yet. Yeah, I wanted to use Agatha's before I flipped. All right, so let's play this out. Nick Fury's gonna come out and hit him for 4 with these. Molecular Decay is gonna come out and hit him, and then I'm gonna hit him and win. All right, so we got a plan. So let's do it. So I will flip to hero form. Nick Fury to play Power of Us and Strength, where the card actually comes out. He will deal 4 damage to an enemy, taking you to 6. Then let's just finish you off with 1, 2, 3. Power Molecular Decay, taking you to 5, taking you to 1 with 5 damage. And discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Oh, look! 3! 1. Dead. 2. Another. Extra dead. Boom! And we won. Scarlet Witch is awesome. Look at this guy. Look at Beat Cop. Look at Beat Cop. Wow. How much would he hit somebody for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Any villain would have been, any minion would have been trounced by Beat Cop. And that's how it's done. Scarlet Witch is fun. This is a fun deck. Wow, that was awesome. So, That was fun. What didn't I get to use of hers? I think yeah, I used all her spells because I got decked once, so you did see all her cards come out. But we took down the wrecking crew. She shut them down. It's crazily powerful. Thanks. So we took down the wrecking crew. We made sure that we kept the breakout scheme in check. Beat Cop is essential for this because Beat Cop keeps that shut down and then make sure that these are mitigated until you could beat them all. So that was fun. Next up tomorrow is going to be Quicksilver, her brother, versus Claw, I believe. I believe I'm taking on Claw. So we'll get to see that. But tonight, actually, let's go up here and chat. Tonight is the 500 sub stream. How it's going to work is if you've never come to one before, show up, ask me any questions you want. I will answer any questions that you have within reason. And we'll be playing a bunch of like quick play board games. So as I'm playing board games, I'm going to be looking at the chat, answering questions. You don't have to just talk about the specific game I'm playing. So if you have questions about the channel, me, Kickstarter games what my thoughts are, Color of the Moon, whatever questions you have, just come to the stream, ask your questions, completely open book within reason to answer any of the questions that you have. Will there be cake? I mean, I could bring cake that I'm gonna eat. I don't know till I feed it and be like, here, eat. Okay. So that is tonight. Tomorrow's Quicksilver versus, I believe, Claw. And then Sunday is Mansions of Madness. I'm kicking off the Halloween season because I won't be when I come back, I'll be playing Above and Below on the first Sunday of October, so I'm going to start Mansions of Madness now, and then next month is going to be all horror themed all the way up to Halloween. We're going to play Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. We're going to play Arkham Horror the card game. We're going to play Mansions of Madness. We're going to play any game that I have on my shelf that has to do with horror. I think it might even, if I can get this mini painted in time, we're going to play Nemesis. So I'm trying to get that many painted, but we'll see. So the entire month of October will be horror themed, and then November will be group themed. We'll play a whole thing. We'll do a thing on it. So it ought to be fun. But yeah, come back and thanks for joining, Cybermage. I appreciate it. You always have a spot at the table. Just come up, pull up a chair. I always welcome, as you can see, Yogi was like saying, hey, you're supposed to do this and this. I always welcome that. I encourage that if you see me playing a rule wrong, tell me, because I don't want to go on playing a rule wrong and pissing people off. It's more, I want to play the game as it's intended and have a lot of fun. So always feel free to do that in the description after the stream, during the stream. I don't. So we can all learn together and have some fun with it. Okay, cool. Thanks everybody for joining. I hope you had fun. I will see you later on tonight for the 500 sub stream, and we're gonna have some fun. All right, take care, everybody. Have a good time. Bye.